I'm joined now by film critic Rebecca Perfect.
Yeah,
so do you think that we're going to see a trend of this now where it becomes more and more British talent is being recognised?
I mean, why not? We are churning out fantastic talent, not only in film, but television as well. We're being recognised for our strong roots in acting. You know, someone like Eddie Redmayne, he's been doing it for years. He's been treading the boards. He's been on TV. He's been on film. He's not come out of nowhere. And now he's up in the Oscar race as one of the front runners. Couldn't be better.
George Clooney, though, paid tribute to his new wife, Amal. About that. I'm sure she was very happy.
Reserved, though.
But, I mean, he was getting a Lifetime Achievement Award there. We're not used to seeing him giving those public displays of affection, are we, really?
I think it actually really hits him. Throughout the whole speech, he's very humble throughout it, and he's, you know, trying to pick out those light moments of joking with his colleagues just to maybe save himself from, you know, cracking up a little bit and having a bit of a tear, because it did look like he was on the verge of that. But it's lovely. You know, he is in the public eye all the time with his relationship with Amal, and I think it's a really nice sort of, you know, thing to give to her as well.
Rebecca, thanks very much. So why don't you do that for us?
Yeah, OK, so Whiplash, for instance, is going to come out in about a week and a half's time. It's one of those films which really gets your heart thumping. It gets you really excited. It's about a guy who goes to a conservatoire for music and wants to be the best drummer ever.
OK.
And it's about obsession, excitement. It's also about, you know, unorthodox teaching, and it's really, really thrilling ride.
You've got to share this space with other people, and some people have horrendous manners.
Yeah, but there's not. What can you do about that, really?
Ban popcorn.
Ban popcorn, maybe, but then again, that's another revenue for the cinemas. They're not going to do that. I think there are far too many platforms out there for us to watch, you know, movies on. Like you said, you know, you've got viewing platforms like Netflix. Wait a few months and maybe it will be on there. So why then pay such a high price to go to the cinema? I think it's a really, really tough call to what we can do. There is no black and white solution to this problem, but there is something. It's nice and refreshing that someone from the studios is addressing that there is a problem. If you're looking to put a film on that sets in a certain time frame, so say this year, it has to reflect something that is topical in this year. So forecasts, predictions. Is cybercrime, for instance, going to be a major topic point for an action movie? And it has proved true, because we do see that in films like Jack Ryan. We see that in James Bond.
Make films as well. Let's talk to film critic Rebecca Perfect. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're talking, first and foremost, Oculus Rift.
Yeah, it's an exciting piece of technology, I think, and it's actually really helping with the promotion of films like Interstellar, which is what it's been here doing at the moment. And I think nowadays, audiences are kind of after more than that average 2-hour movie experience. We're looking to be immersed in what we're watching, and virtual reality might just be the way to do it. So it's an exciting time, I think.
When we look at the film industry, Rebecca, it's quite a lazy industry, isn't it? When you look at how much money is made from franchises now, there seems to be very little appetite to create new films, to create new genres even.
Yeah.
There is this dependence on the franchise, isn't there? Do you think this stymies any kind of imagination or moving on from old times?
I mean, I think that is a debate within itself. You know, are we, you know, is the film industry lazy? Do we depend on those kind of cash cow films? Yes and no, you know. I think that there is a lot of creativity coming from independent cinema at the moment, great British dramas that are coming out. But then there are always those things like book adaptations that lend themselves to a good franchise, like The Hobbit or The Hunger Games. You know, why wouldn't you maximise on them? They have massive fan bases, so they should definitely be utilised as well. So there is a for and against argument for that as well. For Sony, it's obviously mounting up to a number of other problems that they had with this cyber attack, and I think it's just a really unfortunate thing for the Bond film Spectre, because so many fans have been invested in this film. We've, you know, had the hype of the big announcement of the cast, and it's been on such a high, and now we're just having a little bit of a blow to what was a very joyous occasion of, you know, something that is a greatly loved British franchise.